Now let's practice with this prototype, alternating third and sixth. So we have our major scale that we have already studied with 3 6 3 6 3 6 and the fa super la. The first thing to do, practice playing the scale and singing the intervals. You can sing this way. 3 6 3 6 3 6 3 6 3 and in the descending path 3 6 3 6 3 6 3 6 3 6 3 6 6 8. Okay, now our first diminution is with 4 notes. So let's make a copy of this page, copy and paste. Okay, 4 note diminution, which means that between one note and the following one we'll put 4 notes. The diminution that we wish you practice will be this one: mi fa sol mi la. When you have an ascending fourth, here melodically we have an ascending fourth, this one is very effective. Mi fa sol mi la, mi fa sol mi la, and then you can keep your fa super la. You can introduce better the fa super la from this point. La, fa, la, sol, fa. So these are our 2 figurations: mi fa sol mi la, fa la sol fa. In terms of intervals, you have 3 4 5 3 6 7 6 5 3. Now very slowly let's play this. 3 4 5 3 6 7 6 5 3 4 5 6 6 7 6 5 3 4 5 6 6 7 6 5 3. Now in terms of hexachords, we stay in the F ut hexachord, so in the soft version, up to this point, in order to create this little cadence to have, as we already told in another exercise where we divided the ascending scale not in pentachord and tetrachord, but in 2 tetrachords of the third species, ut re mi fa, instead of ut re mi fa sol, ut re mi fa. So you'll keep your B flat even here, here, and here. B flat because we are in C major. If we were in A major instead of G sharp, G natural. Okay, the 7th degree, the fa super la. Now let's play the ascending scale. Mi fa sol mi la sol la fa sol fa mi re sol la sol fa. And here we change the hexachord. So re mi fa re sol la sol fa. So is it possible to say re mi fa re sol la sol fa re mi fa re? Yes, it is possible. This is the canto enarmonico, where we change, where we call 2 different notes with the same name. Re, re, because something is happening. In this case, the shift between one hexachord and another one only, so with a distance which is a tonus. Re, mi, fa, re, sol, la, sol, fa, re, mi, fa, re, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, la, sol, fa, sol, la, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, la, sol, fa, mi. Then mi, fa, sol, mi, la. Okay, now we are descending. What's the difference between ascending and descending? Actually, there is something similar and something different. What's similar? The similar thing is that what we have within the bar, it's an ascending second, an ascending fourth in both cases. Ascending fourth, ascending fourth. What's different is what's happening crossing the bar, because here we have a descending third, and here we have a descending fifth. This is due to the movement of the bass, which is descending instead of ascending. So what does it mean? It means that we have to find another figuration. The first one can work because it's an ascending fourth. Mi, fa, sol, mi, la. since you have a descending fifth, use another figuration and go down straight. La, sol, fa, mi, re. And so in terms of intervals, here we have 6, 5, 3, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, re, mi, fa, re, sol, fa, la, sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, fa, mi, re, re, mi, fa, mi, la, sol, la, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, fa. You can have two possibilities. The first one consists in arriving to the third. And so you do fa, sol, la, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, this way. Mi, la, sol, fa, mi. But we have to change the prototype. So we're doing a different thing. Another possibility consists in saying mi, fa, re, mi, fa. So applying our cadential figuration with the escape tone in order to move from the major sixth to the octave, the perfect octave. Mi, fa, re, mi, fa. I prefer this version to keep our octave. So the green version here on the PDF that you can download, as you can see. Mi, fa, re, mi, fa. Okay. And so this is the prototype for our 4 notes diminution. Now, let's see how it works in the minor mode. Actually, in the minor mode, it's very easy because it's the same. Let's make a copy of this page. Okay, so copy and paste. Very nice. In the minor mode, start here. Do, re, mi, do, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, sol, la, sol, fa, sol, mi. Here you can use the fa super la, but the problem is that we are using the melodic scale. So since in the whole section we are ascending the fa super la, it's not the best solution. Would be nice to mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, do, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, la, fa, la, sol, fa. So we do this way. Now, another very important thing. As you can see, we are using the melodic scale, but we are using the third, we are using the 6th and the 7th degree with the sharp only where we have an ascending passage. Here it's ascending, here it's ascending. Okay? And they are thirds. So do not do this when they are 6th. I mean, you can do this, but it's more for Bourdon with 3 voices. Okay, here we have a melody to develop. And when they are 6th, they are descending. Fa, mi, re, sol, fa, mi. But when they are thirds, they are ascending. As you can see. So, do, re, mi, do, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, re, mi, la, sol, la, fa, mi, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, do, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, la, fa, la, sol, fa. Now, the descending process is the same. Fa, sol, la, fa. Fa, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re. We use this figuration. La, sol, fa, mi, re, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. La, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, do, fa, mi, la, sol, la, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, re, sol, la, fa, sol, la. If you want to give a very cadential taste to this ascending pattern, You can do this in this position when you are on the third degree. Mi, fa, sol. You can use the melodic scale because it's like if you were concluding. Fa, sol, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, sol. Then here come back to all natural and then sharp. Sol, la, fa, sol, la. Our conclusion. Perfect. Now, let's practice with triplets and figura corta. So let's come back to the major mode. Triplets and figura corta work this way. So in the ascending fourth, actually just add mi, fa, sol, la, your connection. Mi, fa, sol, la, the two middle notes. Mi, fa, sol, la. And between the sixth and the third, la, sol, la, fa, because melodically you have a descending third. So if you do la, sol, fa, fa, you have a repetition, an anticipation. But let's avoid these things at the moment. La, sol, la, it's more elegant. And so we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6 for the ascending path. And keep the fa super la even here up to this little cadence to F out the fourth degree. Mi, fa, sol, la, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, sol, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, la, fa, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, fa, sol, la. Now you have two possibilities. Ironically, you can keep the same figuration. Why? Because since it is a Niborton, sol, fa, sol, mi. From this note, which is a consonant, we can leap to any other consonants. So even from this sixth, we can leap la, la, sol, la, down to the third. La, sol, mi, fa, sol, la. It perfectly works without any problem. Another possibility, if you prefer, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, re. You can approach this stepwise, and so you can do 6. This is the 4, 3. This 4 is an appoggiatura, but and with the green version 5, 6, the Niborton. So in one case we have an appoggiatura, in the blue case, and in the green case we have the Niborton. Mi, fa, sol, la, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, mi, la, sol, la, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, re, mi, fa. And to conclude, mi, re, mi, fa with the cadence to the octave. With the blue version, la, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, sol, re, mi, fa. The same thing, just be aware of the intervals for each phase. Now, the figura corta works the same, just with another rhythm. Long, short, short, long, short, short, long. Let's do it. Let's play the ascending path. Descending path. Okay, and so we have descending and the descending path. Now, minor mode. So even in the minor mode, we can use triplets and figura corta. The rules are the same. The rules do, re, mi, fa, mi, fa. I'll write the beginning so you can start. Do, re, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, sol. Do, re, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, sol, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, sol, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, la, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi. Even here you can do do, re, mi, fa, mi, fa, sol, la. Or you can use the other version, the blue version. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, re. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, re. The other diminution, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, remains the same. So with triplets, let's play now the green version. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, re, fa, sol, la. In the minor mode, you can anticipate the cadence with F sharp and G sharp in this bar. With the blue version, let's see now how it works. It's better to do not anticipate anything. So let's use now, so at the end, sol, fa, sol, la, 6, 5, 6, 8, this way. With the final cadence. Okay, now let's play the version with the figura corta. So changing just the rhythm, and let's do the blue version, descending. Let's do the ascending path. You should do it only in a row, ascending and descending in your practice. But since otherwise this way will be very small for you to see, I'll keep it this way, and then I'll move the page. Okay, and so we've finished this prototype. Very nice. If you then after this continue practicing with the other keys, start with the structure. So do not move to diminutions if you haven't practiced the structure. For example, practice it in B minor. So you play the structure in B minor. 3, 6, 8. Only when you have practiced the structure, you have set the numbers 3, 6, 3, 6, you can pass to apply diminutions. 4 notes, triplets and figura corta. Or triplets. So but before, play the structure and then do it slowly. Now I play it faster to show you what will be the final result after a lot of practice. Then, if you want to practice with other figuration, more complex combination, more complex figuration, something else, or your specific exercises, you can always book your one-to-one training session with me to practice with these some specific exercises. And now let's practice with this very interesting pattern 3 down, 2 up, which allows us to do very interesting things. For example, imitations, canons, and double imitations. Now, you can practice with the entire scale, but since it is very long, and since we can even focus on half page and do a cadence here to the first degree, let's substitute this sixth with an octave to have a shorter section and to practice with diminutions here. Then you can always continue up to the end. The process is the same, just continue it. This is only a descending pattern. What is very interesting here is the combinations we can do. So first of all, let's make a copy of this page. So copy and paste. And let's start with the 4 notes diminution. The first exercise you can do consists in using 4 notes diminutions in your right hand. So where you have the ascending second, you already know, you have already studied, we have already talked about this. We have ascending second and then descending third. After this, we have ascending third in the other voice and descending second. So we have this exchange because the pattern is 3 down, 2 up. But if I say ascending, I have to write the ascending arrow. Okay. Now let's apply. Let's start applying a diminution only when we have the descending third. This way, I will put this diminution: fa, sol, fa, mi, re. So with the keyboard tone and a passing tone this way, and we'll do the same in the other voice. And so we get this 3, 6, 3, 6, 3. Remember, this is very important. Before playing with diminutions, play the pattern written. Okay, we have already studied and played this, but let's do it one more time. 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 8 to do our cadence. So now let's play with the diminution only when we have the descending third. So left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, and here cadence. So you can do a cadential figuration or go straight sol, fa, mi, re, do. This way. Now, this is the first exercise. The first exercise works as well with triplets. So let's do it with triplets. Now, triplets can work this way. Because if we do, we need to repeat the note, but sounds more interesting. Fa, mi, fa, re, mi, do, alternating to the 2 hands. So here and here. Let's practice it this way. And this is very nice, even for the final cadence. Sol, sol, fa, sol, do. Sol, fa, sol, do. Okay, nice. Let's see the minor mode. The minor mode is very easy because it's a descending pattern. So we will only use the melodic scale in terms of natural, so the descending path, and we'll apply our sharp, our leading tone only at the end. In the left hand, if you complete the entire scale. Otherwise, transform this G into G sharp. So we're talking about bar number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. the seventh bar, put a sharp, so increase the pitch of a semitones and make a cadence to the octave. This way. So let's now practice with 4-note figurations when we have the descending third. So we start with the left hand. Here. Do you want to use the fa super la? La fa la sol fa. You can, it works. La fa la sol fa, sol la sol fa, fa sol fa mi, mi la sol fa. And then go down straight this way. Okay, so we alternate the figuration between the left hand here and the right hand. In other words, we put the figuration when we have the descending third. This way. Okay, now let's play it again. Here, the reason why we change the figuration is because we have a fifth down, so we have to find another figure. La, sol, fa, mi, re, or even la, sol, la. Works if you imagine cello style. Then let's practice with triplets. So even here, let's add a cadence with G sharp, this point, an octave, and triplets. When we have the descending third. Okay, let's play 3, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Very nice. And this is the first level. Then we have another level. Let's make it more interesting. We can play a figuration where we have the other movement, the ascending second. So for the moment, don't read the green note, don't read the green notes, read only the blue notes we're going to write. You can do something which arrives from the bottom. Mi, do, re, mi, fa. This way. To compensate the ascending second, we do descending third at the beginning. And the same thing here. La, fa, sol, re, mi. You can even use the fa super la here, but then you change the structural note of the scale. So let's keep the tritonus here. Let's keep the tritonus because we have F natural in the top. So this is how it works, with a little descending third in the movement, and then we ascend stepwise. This way. You can even practice with separate hands, okay? Then let's play with both hands together. At the end, play a cadence with the left hand, or play nothing, just lip 5-1. Okay, let's do the same thing with triplets. Here, the triplets we can use is this mi, re, mi, fa, and the same thing in the left hand. So actually the same figuration we did before. And let's play alternating both of them. With the figura corta, so long, short, short, we have only to shape the rhythm. This way. And let's see in the minor mode how it works. In the minor mode, we can do the same thing with 4 notes. So do, re, mi, do, re, and Fa, re, mi, fa, sol. This way. Okay, it's not what we did before actually. Yeah? We did this. Yes, it's another possibility, but let's keep the same to be consistency in our exercise. So remember this little descending third. Okay, very nice. With triplets, we use the same triplets. Very easy. We only have to add G sharp at the end, as we did before. Let's play. Okay, then one more step. Then now the challenge arrives now because we play both figurations together, and this is very challenging. So it's normal if you don't arrive this, if you don't accomplish this goal the first time. We play both. So take a breath, think to the main notes, the structural notes, to your columns, and then play. I've arrived up to the end. As you can see, I arrived up to the end. You can even stop here in the middle. To stop here, you have to play a cadence. So this way. This is very challenging, and how to practice, because you may have some difficulties. Imagine a fermata, so a corona we say in Italy, a fermata on each structural note. 3. Fermata, think and visualize what are you going to play. So you play the third here, and then you rise F here, just nibble, and you'll descend to A. Focus, play. Now, the descending third lip is in the left hand. In the right hand, you have the nibble, and your target note is this third. So, do the same. Think, visualize, play, think, visualize. Think, visualize, think, visualize, and when you are more confident, you can do it very fast. This way. Now, let's do this with triplets. With triplets, actually, it becomes very easy because we have parallel thirds, parallel sixths, parallel thirds, parallel sixths. Even here, you may confusion in descending thirds and descending seconds. It's normal, it's a new pattern, it's not easy. So use the fermata. Stop and think what's your target note. Here you're moving in parallel thirds. Okay. Now you're moving in parallel sixths and your target note is this. Think and visualize. Think and visualize. Think and visualize. Think and visualize. Once you get confident, you can do this. Then, in the minor both is the same. You can play both figurations together. If you play both figurations, maybe it can be more interesting to avoid fa super la here because you have the B natural in the other voice. It can work I guess, but yes, but it can be a little bit harsh. The choice is up to you. Remember that if you do the complete scale, at the end you need this, and so you have to add even the F sharp for the melodic scale. So now let's play the complete scale with these movements. It's totally normal to have mi, fa, mi, re, do, F natural here against F sharp here. This is okay because this works as a fa super la. La, fa, la, sol, fa. And then with triplets, the last exercise, so let's play it. You can stop here or you can continue up to the end. Even here, the rule of putta fermata, stop a little if you have to visualize, is still valid. Okay, and then practice to the other keys. Before practicing with diminutions, play the structure. You want to practice in E flat major? Okay, play the structure. 3, let's play here. 3, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, and then practice with diminutions. And then with double diminutions. But start always with the simple prototype, okay? Okay, very nice. Then there are a lot of other figurations and diminutions we can apply. These are the most simple and effective to learn this prototype and to put the notes in your finger, in your muscular memory, which is in the brain, but it's another kind of memory than the memory you use to memorize information. Here is a muscular memory, even memory of the ear, what you listen. If you want to practice with experiment other figurations, more advanced figurations, you can always book your one-to-one training sessions to practice with me with more advanced figuration and get better in your learning process of improvisation and composition at the same time on the keyboard and even on the paper to compose more complex pieces. Michael Cruz. Who is Michael Cruz? I know. Michael Cruz. Michael Cruz. Michael Cruz. Michael Cruz. I know this name. Michael Cruz. I know this name. I do not remember where. Michael Cruz. Seven-six chain. Now, 7-6 chain. Now let's practice with 7-6 chain. How to do? First of all, let's apply the diminution where we have the suspension. Remember that when we have a suspension, the best place, or a dissonance in general, the best place where to put a diminution is between the suspension and the resolution. This point, in fact, gives a more natural, a more elegant resolution to the suspension. So here we have PSR, preparation, suspension, and resolution, which means that PSR between the suspension and the resolution will put our melody, our diminution here. So for the moment, let's play chain in a parallel, in a 7-6 chain, adding 4 cross diminutions this way. La, sol, fa, mi. For the entire scale. When we arrive at the end, oops, crash. But we are here, tac, tac, very nice. When we are at the end of the chain, we apply our cadential figuration. La, sol, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, that we know very well. Mi, fa, re, mi, fa. Okay, very well. Now let's play our chain, putting the diminution between the suspension and the resolution. This way, this way. First of all, remember, practice with the prototype. We have already played the prototype before. Practice even now. So 8, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 8. This way. Let's apply our diminutions. 8, la, sol, fa, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, fa, mi, re, do, mi, la, sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, fa, mi, re, do, la, sol, fa, re. Okay, so this is the diminution with the figuration more than diminution we are applying. The next step consists in creating a dialogue with the left hand. The dialogue can be the same diminution, so up a third and down a fourth, because here we have up a third, 3 up, and then down a fourth, as you can see, or something else. If you want to apply the same diminution, it's very easy. Up a third, and go straight to the downbeat, this way. So let's play our diminution, our chain with this 4-note diminution, just the same. at the end you can pass through the fifth degree to make a more solid cadence. Or why not? Even this can be a good solution. Okay, this is the first way to practice with. Another very interesting diminution with 4 notes, or better, in the left hand, is counter motion. Because this is okay, I mean, it works, but counter motion creates a more interesting effect. So we leave a fifth down after so the first note is the same, which is tied. Then instead of fourth up, we need the fifth down, and we arrive stepwise from the bottom. So stepwise from the top in the upper melody, and stepwise from the bottom. So this effect is more interesting than the same thing. This way. And this is the first way to practice with. Now, let's see how this works in the minor mode. Remember that in the second case, we have a fifth melodically in the left hand. Let's practice in the minor mode. Actually, it's the same because it's a descending scale, so we have the natural degrees of the key with the addition of the G sharp to make the cadence to A minor in this case. So you will play the prototype by so with all the structure you'll sing and say the numbers, the intervals, sonatization syllables, all these things. After this, practice with diminutions. You can do both versions. So version number 1, let's just write the beginning. Fa, mi, re, do. Fa, mi, re, do. And so even here, up a third. Or the other possibility we'll do later. Seven, six, seven, six, seven, six, seven, 6, 7, 3, 8. And then with the other version, so down a fifth. This way. Let's play it. 7. Again. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 3, 8. As you can see on the very last, to anticipate the cadence, if you want, if you like, you can use F sharp, G sharp here, this way, and even in this passage, it works very well. Listen to it again. Yes, but of course not in this case, and I take, so not on the very last, and I take the opportunity to say that pay attention to this pattern, because if you apply these diminutions that I wrongly written in this book, you create very bad parallel octaves between G sharp A, G sharp A. So actually, here we have the fifth lip, as I played before. What I was talking about is this bar and the previous one. Here you can anticipate the cadence with G sharp, and then F sharp and G sharp here. Now, one more level of practice. Let's do now another figuration with the with the triplets and the figura corta. I say or because the only thing which changes is the rhythm. So now we'll use 3 notes in our figuration. Actually, this is very easy because it's easier. We do an overtone, which can be something like this, or we can do this. So, tarantan, and then the same imitation. Then you'll have a lot of chance to practice with more advanced diminutions in one-to-one training sessions or in advanced partimenti and partimentini. This is the figuration we'll use. So even at the end, lip 6, 5, 6, 8. This way, let's play it. With the figura corta, just change the rhythm. Which is, so remember, triplets, 3 notes with the same value, figura corta, long, short, short, long, short. 6, 7, 6, 7, 3, 8. Okay, then the minor mode is the same, so let's make a copy of the minor page here. Copy, paste. Okay. This is our minor version. Let's add our 3 notes. With the same shape. Ascending, descending, descending. Tied note, ascending, descending, descending. And so, remember, at the end, re, mi, re, do, sol, la, sol, fa, la, re, mi, re, mi, la, sol, fa, sol, la. Very tricky point to sing the solmization because we have to do a mutation. Re, mi, la, sol, fa, sol, la, this way. And the 5th degree here. Okay. So let's play it very slowly. Seven, 6, 7, 6, 7, 3, 8. And then with the figura corta, let's use another rhythm. We have practice in C major and A minor with 4 notes diminutions, triplets, and figura corta. So now it's up to you to practice in the other keys. You can practice with the same diminutions or invent other diminutions. The most important thing is that anytime you do a new key, you start from the prototype. So you want to do C minor, perfect. Play the prototype. Only at the end, when you are confident with the prototypes, the columns, the structure, put your diminutions. Only after practicing the prototype. Very nice. If you want to experiment and explore new interesting combinations or advanced figuration, you can always book and reserve your one-to-one training session with me to work on your specific difficulties, lacks, and struggling point to get better in your learning process of composition and improvisation and partimento. And in the meanwhile, let's continue our journey together. Now let's practice with 2-3 suspension chain. This is the inversion of the 7/6 chain, and as you can see, we have this chain of 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. Now, the diminutions we will apply are the opposite of what we did for the 7/6. So we start applying the diminutions between the suspension and the resolution. So in the left hand, here we have the preparation, suspension, and resolution. So this is the point where we apply our diminution. Let's do it. Our first note diminutions is fa, la, sol, fa, mi. And so after playing, of course, the prototype with your structure, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Let's apply our diminution. So and in the right hand, you'll play an imitation. Re, fa, mi, re, do. This way. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. At the end, you finish with the keys to the unison or the octave. Now, another possibility, as you know, consists in using a counter motion. So down a fifth, this down a fifth, and then up a fourth. Even here, tied note, down a fifth, up a fourth, as you can see. Again. Two, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. But pay attention that if you do the same thing here, you get parallel octaves. Why? Because if you move down this way, you have this parallel octaves. So you have two possibilities. One, you change the figuration on the very end. On the very end, you change the figuration to the other one. Re, fa, mi, re, do. This way. Otherwise, another possibility consists in moving the bass. Three, this way. Okay, now let's do the same thing in the minor mode. In the minor mode, it's quite easy because we use the descending scale, so we have only the sharp at the end to create the cadence. And beside this sharp, we have the natural scales, the natural notes of the scale. Okay, so A minor, our diminution starts here. This way. With preparation, suspension, resolution. Between the suspension and the resolution. And then in the second half of the bar. Between the resolution and the next, so actually the preparation of the next phase and the suspension. This way. Let's play it. We can even use the other figuration, which implies descending fifth and ascending fourth. Descending fifth, ascending fourth. Let's play it this way. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, and here, if you want to use the right scale, in the right hand you have to leap from this note to E in order to avoid parallel octaves. Let's do this way. Pum, 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 pum. Otherwise, you can arrive from the top. Sol, fa, mi, re, and you can keep A, G and A. This way, as you can see. Now, after this, let's practice with triplets. Triplets are very easy because they consist in just neighbor tones in this case. So let's make a copy, and paste. Okay. Now, triplets in starting with the left hand, fa, sol, fa, mi. So from this point, fa, sol, fa, mi, and the imitation is the same. Sol, la, sol, fa, this way. This way, very nice. Now, let's practice even in the minor mode. So let's make a copy of this page. Copy and paste, so you can download this and have diminutions ready to be played and transposed to the other keys. Re, mi, la, sol. And here, tied mi, fa, mi, la, sol. 1, 2, 3, 2, 8, and we finish with the octave. Okay, now transpose these exercises to the other keys. You have an entire lesson about how to transpose a keys, how to transpose a melody, a composition, a piece in another key. And if you want to practice with more complex diminutions, more complex combination, you can always reserve your one-to-one training sessions with me to focus on a specific and more advanced level of complexity and diminutions and combinations. Figa, su, perché carica, no? And now let's practice with our 7-3 chain. Very similar to the 7-6, but with some differences. So the main focus on this prototype consists in practicing with a very interesting diminution in the bass, because this is what makes this different from the normal general 7-6. And so, for this reason, let's start adding diminutions only in left hand. The diminution with which I suggested you practice works this way. So we have here just let's put just a connection. Fa, mi, fa, sol, la. Sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, fa, la, sol, mi, re. With these scales, I want you to practice with these scales because they are very didactical. They are very even beautiful because they are descending scales of 8 degrees. Sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And the seventh lip that we apply here works as a continuation. So if you imagine sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, fa, la, fa, re, do. It's a continuation of a virtually infinite descending scale. That's why we will practice this scale with 4 note diminutions. Fa, mi, la, sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Up to the end. Fa, mi, la, sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. This way. So let's now play the prototype. You of course study the prototype without diminution. So 6, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 2, 3. After this, let's study with diminutions. 7, 3, 7. When you arrive at this point, and you have this lower in the left hand, you won't continue to put a diminution in the left hand, you put the diminution in the right hand. Mi, sol, fa, mi, re. And then you continue. So since you have the suspension and the resolution, put the diminution between the suspension and the resolution and conclude with a cadence in this point. So let's play the final section from the consonants. This way. Okay, from the beginning now. Fa, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Yes, here I brought wrong notes. Fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, fa. That's it. Okay, now let's do the same thing. No, before doing in the minor mode, we can even add in our right hand the diminutions we put with the 7, 6. So tie this note, La, Sol, Fa, Mi. This way, what you create is a succession, very elegant, of parallel thirds. So even here, we have parallel thirds. And this happens only between the suspension and the resolution in the right hand, this way. And as you can see, this way, the left hand makes more sense here, having two diminutions in a row, because this is what you have here. Okay, so let's play this for the last time. Fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, fa, mi, la, fa, mi, re, do, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, la, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa. Yes, I had to stop before actually I continue, so. Okay, in this way we complete our scale. Here, of course, continue with diminutions and diminutions. Now let's do the same thing in A minor. So play the prototype, and as you can see, we have the leading tone at the end, G minor here. So play the prototype. 6, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 2, 3. Even here, we start with this melody. Re, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa. And from this note, we start our descent. La, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi. Let's play with only diminutions in the left hand. And so the other diminutions in the end are here. Very nice. Now let's play the entire section. 7, and then let's add the movement in our right hand. Up a third. Fa, mi, la, sol, fa. To create parallel thirds. And where we are here, fa, mi, re, do, fa, mi, re, do, la, sol, fa, mi. We move toward the second, then the final cadence, this way. Attention to the temptation to continue and don't stop, it's very high. Let's continue, let's do it again. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 8. This way, very nice. Then, as you can see, here we have the descending fifth within the bar and descending fourth crossing the bar. There is another situation where we have the opposite. For example, let's take F major. Here we have ascending fourth within the bar and descending 5 crossing the bar. In this case, these settings, so let's see, because maybe the possibility it does not work the same. Let's see. Because we start from it even works this way. Okay, so how to do? Let's just engage. We have to do a little different passage. Mi fa sol re, because our scale actually will start from this point. Here. So it won't start on this phase, but here at the right, because we have to move a descending second instead of a because we have to move descending fourth after the descending second. So we do another passage, and from this point we start our descending scales. So here the descending scale crosses the bar, as you can see, from G to G, from F to F, from E to E. In this other example, it's within the bar, from F to F. I mean, it crosses the bar, but only with the target note. Okay. Then here you can even use the fa super la. Why not? That's okay. So this is our bar, and the right hand with suspensions 6, 7, la, sol, fa, mi. As you can see, we keep parallel thirds, so it's even possible. Let's play it very slowly. And the same for the minor mode. Now let's see triplets and figura corta, because there is something different to do. Okay, the problem with triplets is that with triplets we have fifth to fill up. So what to do in this case? Since we have a fifth. When we have the ascending fourth, no problem, because put 2 notes in the middle and you have it. When you have the descending fifth, you have to make a choice. You can do, for example, you can leap a third and then a second. This third. This way. You can play the right hand without anything. So with only the structure. And here, as you have already practiced with 2, 3, mi, fa, mi, re, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, this way. Okay. Perfect. Do, re, mi, fa, mi. If you like, move even here in parallel thirds. They are always gallant. This way. Continuing with this part. Very slowly. If you want. Or you can even change a little. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re. If you like to do something more interesting, instead of the repetition, shift the E to the last position, fa, sol, mi, re, and do this. It's more elegant with the triplets. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re. You can do this because fifth is a dissonance, and this is an escape tone, an escapada. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, sol, fa, mi, la, and then practice in the other keys. Minor mode, actually the same process, the same combination with triplets, but let's do it together. Oh, yes, in the major mode, when we have the other combination, actually is the same. You apply pom, pam, 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 ascending, so. And in this case, the upper diminution works because of the counter emotion. Fa, fa, as you can see, fa, fa, sol, fa, mi. It works because of counter emotion. And then for the other problem, for the other part, there are no problem. Even at the beginning, do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, sol, fa, mi. Okay, minor mode, minor mode, minor mode. Here. Okay. Let's start applying triplets in the left hand. In the left hand. 5, 4, escape, 6, 7, re, mi, fa, sol, re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, this way, mi, and even here, down a third, mi, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, la, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, this way. And in the right hand, la, mi, la, sol, with parallel thirds. La, mi, la, sol, 3, 3. At the end, cadence. This way, and here in the right hand. Okay. Easy, as you can see. Once you understand how to manage them, they're very easy. And the other situation is possible with counter emotion. For example, let's take this, which has ascending fourth. You play. And you start with the sixth. Up, down, down. And here, due to counter emotion, it works, as you can see. And then you continue in the same way. Remember, before practicing a new key, play the prototype in the new key. arrive to the end. This is the way to practice. So if you want to experiment and explore other, further, more complex figurations and diminutions, you can always book your one-to-one training session with me to work on your specific weakness point, weak point, or your specific needs according to your current level and your background. And now let's practice with the suspension 2-6. How does it work? We have one voice which features suspensions in the left hand, and the other voice fifth up, fourth down, fifth up, fourth down, or the opposite. The first kind of diminution realization we do with diminutions consists in a continuous right hand, as we did exactly at the opposite of the 7-3. So this is double counterpoint, as you can see. We can even use the same scale pattern, which is do, re, mi, do, sam, with the scale within the scale should start do, re, la, sol. So if you want the scale pattern, you have to start with a seventh lip here, ascending seventh, which creates our scale from C to C, then from B to B, from B to B, from A to A. But this time, let's practice with something different to have more variety. In this case, in the ascending fourth, we'll apply do, re, mi, do, sol, re, mi, fa, re, sol, this diminution, re, mi, fa, re, sol, and in the other situation, in the other voice, let's apply a lip to create more variety. The lip diminution we use is down an octave, so the same interval actually, sixth, 8, so 6, 6, 8, 6. So here we use passing tone 2, 3, 4, 2, and here we use this lip. So let's play the beginning, which takes fa, mi, fa, re, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, this diminution level, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, most important thing and the very interesting thing is that after the lip, we arrive toward the dissonance. Do, re, mi, do, fa, do, re, mi, do, fa. 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. Let's answer with the left hand, because the tight voice, the tight right hand has the slower. Mi, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, and then a regular cadence. La, sol, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, this way. Pam. Okay, this is the diminution we use in the 2-6 suspension chain. Let's play it again. And while we have this movement, we can do something else in the left hand. For example, counter emotion almost always works. So, counter emotion, la, sol, fa, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, this way. So very slowly. 3, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, regular cadence. If you like, re, fa, sol, do, this way. Now, let's see what happens when we have the other situation, the other inversion. Actually, nothing so different, because here we'll put the we keep the same figuration, so the descending octave here. When we have the ascending fourth, do, re, mi, do, fa, do, re, mi, do, fa, this way. Here works the same, fa, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, re, mi, sol, fa, mi, re, yes, sol, fa, mi, re, it works, re, fa, re, mi, do, fa. And the left hand we have suspension, so as you can see here, F. We have to see and verify if this figuration works with this. But since we have contrary motion, there are no reasons why it shouldn't work. Let's verify it slowly. To verify, go slowly. Yes, it works. 6, 6, 2, 2, 6. This is the way to proceed. Even when you play Diminution, say 6 and 2. 3, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, and then arrive to this point. 2, 6. Continue with the regular cadence. Here you'll be on B in the left hand. 6, 7 diminutions. La, sol, fa, mi, re, fa, sol. This way. Fa, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, and we have our cadence. Okay, let's play for the last time the second version. Okay, very nice. Now let's practice in the minor mode before triplets. Triplets are generally easy. Now, here, let's do the same. We start with our melody at the beginning with the sharp. This way. Play the first time with only the right hand. 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. In this point, you can anticipate the melodic scale, your leading tone. And here you continue with the left hand. Re, fa, mi, re, fa, mi, re. And here you play the cadence. Okay, this way. Nice. Now, let's add the movement in the left hand, which goes up a third and descending by stepwise motion. This way. Okay. So when we have the ascending fourth, mi, fa, sol, mi, la, and then descending octave, this way. Now let's play it completely, very slowly. 3, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. you can see here, we can have this problem of F natural against F sharp. So since F sharp sounds very nice because of the melodic scale, here we can put F sharp even in the left hand, and the tritonus will be solved here. We can do this. And then the cadence at the end. Now, when we have the other movement, so for example here in E minor, that we have the descending movement, is the same as we did for the major mode, so it perfectly works. Pum, 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 pum. Here we have to lick down, so we need enough space in the left hand, which means that we'll start our left hand an octave down. I think I moved too much. Yes, let's start again. 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. No, I was in the right point actually, exactly. Because instead of arriving with this ascending fourth, we arrive with the descending fifth. Yes, because we are in the other situation. And here you can use the dominant chord if we want to say this. And it perfectly works because we have two, 6. This way. Diminution the left hand. And in the right hand. This. Okay, and there we go. Let's play even the second passage this way. In the PDF you can download, you have these notes and these diminutions. Okay, very nice. Now let's practice with triplets, which will be easier, but let's do it. So copy and paste. Okay. Triplets. How to make it work? Triplets and figurations. You just change the rhythm with triplets. Here you can use this very fresh movement: re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, and in the left hand, fa, sol, mi, fa, and we have counterpoint. So it can only work. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re, mi, fa, sol. If you want, what we did before in the other stage can be done here. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi. So to put mi here. Mi, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, fa. So let's play. Sol, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, do, even do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, and here I like to leave the place to the left hand to sing. This way, and so we get this. And when we have the other setting, for example, here with the descending fifth within the bar, instead of doing this, we have to move down. Let's see if it works. Yes, it works. It's a very harsh diminution because we have this. We have, let's write it, which is more clear this way. We have G, A, and G, while here we have A, G, and A, as you can see. So they are the same note exchange. But one, it's okay. So since this is okay to be dissonant, it works. This diminution works. This, how can I say? This. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re, sol, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, and then continue, as you know. And here we leave the place to the left hand. Mi, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, do. Okay, and let's even play this one. Very nice. And now let's apply this triplets version in the minor mode. So here we have the prototype of the minor mode. Copy the page, paste the page, and we have it. Perfect. Very nice. Now, okay, let's clear this section, as you can see. Okay, and now we have triplets in the right hand. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi. This passage. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi. Mi, fa, sol, la, for example. Mi, fa, sol, la, Re, mi, fa, sol, and the left hand. Is just a transposition to the minor mode. At the end, here, leave the space to the left hand. Fa, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, re, la, sol, la, re. And at the beginning, we start this way. So let's play this version. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, la, you can even put the melodic scale. It works. In the other version, so with the descending fifth within the bar, it should work the same way. So re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, la, re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, and then la, sol, la, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, mi, fa, sol. Yes, this should be mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la. So, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la. And in the left hand, we start with E, which is styled, D, which is styled because we have the descending scale, and the same exchange here. Sol, re, mi, re, do, la, sol, fa. And here, let's leave the play space to our left hand, which has a second, so eighth, re, sol, sol, la, sol, la, sol, fa, sol, fa, sol, la, re. This way. Okay, let's play even the second version. No, again. 6, 2, 6, 6, 2, 6, 2, 3, 8. Here actually 7, 8. I said 2, but we have a 7. Okay. This way you can see how to practice in the major and the minor mode with both versions. Now it's up to you to transpose this to the other keys, and if you want to practice with complex keys or with other complex diminutions, figurations, and combinations, you can always book your one-to-one training sessions with me to develop more your skills according to diminutions you can find in other pieces, or to build a personalized path, or to work on your specific exercises you need at this point of your learning journey of Partimenti composition and harmony.